Hi there. So a while back I produced this free training course primarily aimed at people who want to bust into TV promos and movie trailers. You can find out all about the course and see the rest of these videos in the training section of charlieholland.com. On with the show.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
Hello, I'm Charlie Holland and welcome to the promos. Okay, I did this whole about me section here, but really who cares? So let's just rip through to the actual start. As a working creative director, you get a lot of contact from people wanting advice on how to become a promo producer and how to break into the business. But there never seemed to be any place you could send newbies to get the training that they needed to get started. So I decided to do everyone a favour and create one.
Call it one guy doing another guy. Solid. That is so nice.
You're welcome. Now, there's no way for me to know your individual level of experience, dear viewer. So please be patient while I bring everyone up to speed. And with that in mind, let's go back to the very beginning and ask, what is a promo? Promos is the TV industry term for ads that sell TV shows or movies. As a profession, TV promos is a bit of a mystery because in every other business, promotion and promos is all about corporate branded freebie merchandise. Coffee mugs, baseball caps, pens that only write for a couple of minutes, USB thumb drives that are always smaller than the file you need to store on it, that kind of thing. And that's why when you Google the word promo, you get pictures of cheap key rings and calculators, premiums, which of course have nothing to do with TV promos. In TV, promos are ads made by a TV channel to sell the audience on their upcoming programming.
Monday.
Don't ever say that to any girl ever.
Too late.
What did Barney tell his new girlfriend?
What did you just say to me?
To turn everyone
I don't have to sit here and take this from you ladies.
against him.
I'm going to Ted's, where guys can be guys. No respect for women.
On a new How I Met Your Mother CBS Monday.
Yep, that's a promo, and a pretty good one at that. It was made by a promo producer who works in a promo department. And if you're thinking of becoming a promo producer, let me tell you what the job is all about, the absolute core skill. Ready? All you have to do is describe and demonstrate entertainment in such a way that people want to watch it. That's it. Of course, the doing of that can get rather complex. There's any number of skills you have to master. There's words you have to write. There's excerpts from a program, both vision and audio, that you have to select and then edit together. There's footage that you may have to shoot or source. Actors or on-air talent who you may have to direct. And there's music to choose or maybe even have composed. Graphics that you have to design or have designed for you. Audio to mix or have mixed for you. All this, by the way, is why people who love working in promos love working in promos. Promos is a microcosm of the television business. There's a little bit of everything to keep you interested. Promos are kind of like TV's equivalent of a hamburger with the lot. Now, before we move on, let's talk a little about the state of the business. There's some good news and there's some bad news. The bad news is that the halcyon days of the TV industry are over. The whole enterprise is in an era of contraction and promo making is going along with it. Two reasons. One, while more people than ever before are watching more television than ever before, the entertainment options available on their TVs continues to grow, fragmenting the audience for any one of those entertainment options into ever smaller chunks. And two,
I can't have a baby.
technology is enabling more viewers to spool past or completely avoid advertising altogether, which diminishes the will of the management to keep investing in the promo format.
Only on Arena.
No. You can't have a baby.
Executive summary: the bottom is falling out of advertising revenues, meaning TV is no longer a license to print money. The good news is that the job of promo producer is breaking out of the TV market and into the wider world of digital delivery. There is more entertainment accessible than ever before, and, well, somebody's going to have to sell it. Meaning, if you have the ability to describe and demonstrate shows in such a way that more people start watching them or downloading them, then the company you're working for will make a whole wad of money. And they'll likely give you a good chunk of it to stop you going to some other company to make them a whole wad of money. But the money thing, it's a blessing and a curse, because if a show bombs, there's a whole wad of money to be lost too. And when money gets lost, asses get kicked.
Do me a favor. Just kick my ass, okay? Kick this ass for a man, that's all.
Which is why a lot of the promos you see on TV and trailers you watch at the movies are bland and awful, because people try to protect themselves from the ass kicking by playing it safe.
Kick my ass. Enjoy. Come on. I'm not asking, I'm telling with this. Kick my ass.
Of course, if you're just starting out in promos, playing it safe and making what you were told to make is exactly the right strategy. It's a hard enough job to learn at the best of times. So all I'm going to talk about in this tutorial are your basic, bog standard promos, the ones your boss is going to want you to make. Okay, you might be thinking that I haven't done such a great job of selling up promos as a career choice. Well, it's just because I don't see any point in sugarcoating this job. If you think it's just about being paid to watch TV for a living, then you're in for a rude awakening. Alright already, so it is about watching TV for a living. I mean, I'm not going to go tell everyone, it's supposed to be a secret.